I guess it's getting to a point, in the world where people are starting to realize that within the confined spaces of their own stories, there's a whole lot of multiple things happening. And people are starting to be aware that the fragmentations of their life is something that is only the illusion that coexists within their mindset and frame. Basically, meaning that everything that is happening within your movie is meant for you and personally you. Everything building up to the bad things and the good things, it's all meant for your experience personally. Because I guarantee it, okay, someone might experience the certain things and scenarios that is kind of like your experience, but the overall character development and character arc and the the outcomes and the knowledge that people learn from their things are completely different from your experience. That is why you are unique. You are special and precious to the universe because your story is part of also the whole construct of the universe and the world. So it's almost as if you're building worlds within another world, but understanding that the ultimate game doesn't exist without both of these two worlds, yours personally and the world's world. The physical things that you see. That's what I mean by the world's world. So you gotta picture yourself as an antagonist of a game, almost a video game. You got money, you got this amount of health, you know, but this in itself is just time fragmentations of um subconscious and consciousness combining to create frequency and energy. So how should I explain this, man? It's a supercomputer, and you are one of the files in the supercomputer. That's how it works. The world within another world, sort of cheat code. Even in GTA, you can create flying cars and pedestrian wars and make pedestrians small. The cheat codes in itself create the world within another world. That's where the term comes from. Comes from cheat codes. Now, how do you become a cheat code within the world that you are playing in? How do you find cheat codes in a normal video game? You gain knowledge and wisdom, and you do your research within the program. Now, in spiritual terms, you have to do the research within yourself. The knowledge and wisdom gaining from the knowledge, the research within yourself will allow you to access these cheat codes because you've accessed a greater awareness within your brain that is um, highlight reeling. It's reeling within the physical frame. So whatever new accesses you access through your cheat codes, it reflects within your world. We know how this works. And through that, your world changes. When you move out of an area, your world changes. You know, you're changing it. And everybody likes to say the world has changed. The world changes every day because consciousness and awareness changes every single day. And we know that those two things is what's making this whole universe operate. Essentially, your personal universe. That's how it also makes it operate. But now you need these two combined worlds to collide. And how do they collide? They collide because your mind is allowing it to collide. Your consciousness and your emotions and feelings are how should I say, they're stuck between limbo. Yes, and that's why we see celebrities coming out with unnecessary information that could be hidden. Now we see people are awakening to the fact that religion has been lying to them. Is because the bridge between consciousness and the subconsciousness is slowly taking its toll on individuals, and that's why the world changes, because individuals are using their minds to make it change, because their data, the amount of data that they've collected is now slowly starting to access the cheat codes that the world that you live in, or well, that you exist in, is trying to hide. You see, there's a reason why the creators of GTA don't give you the cheat codes when they give you the game in the cover. They hide that, and that's what the world is trying to do whilst coexisting within your world. And now I think my this is my theory, is that through the quantum physics and the frequency vibration fields that we create, we are slowly decaying the world into non-existent, or a restart. That's what it feels like for me currently. Right now I feel like we're in a restart of consciousness, and therefore that's why the programs are behaving the way they are, and the files are the way that they are. If you understand my coding, you get what I'm essentially trying to say. And what I'm essentially trying to say is we are the reason that the world is changing, because we've accessed new cheat codes within our database to make it change. And that's what the government and essentially Big Brother doesn't want you to, you know, do, because they understand your potential, your true potential, who you actually are, you know. But yeah, that's how it is, man. I'm gonna eat my apples and enjoy my day. Peace out, and love, always love.